still alive, or something tells me that...
It's a long story.
Right. Oh.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire...
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset. Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, So be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I am still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I was with Ultima. Answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Come to wish.
This is it. You know what I have to do. There's no turn. This is where
I could pray. You always are.
I did promise we...
I'll be waiting.
nice time. Something to...
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our...
Pining for something, boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why.
That...
And you're only thinking to clap that there iron on.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Doubly hard in. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone? I reckon what he were looking...
I'm sorry, Tor. Sorry for making... Let's get that thing... Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you?
Quick, aren't you?
Not nearly as much as...
Aye, good thing and all.
Your kindness.
Only because he doesn't...
Where to, then, Tor?
What do you think happened to Miss Minadol?
All right, Clive.
Make a name for yourself.
You better bloody had to, or not. Be seeing you, Clive.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid.
Of course.
It is not my name. I wish...
No, I will not send... Why would you want...
I need to... I was raised, or rather, it was not a place of... We were tortured, and few ever...
I can't imagine.
I lost. But they must... The Institute was...
You were at the fact remains.
Sid.
Too dangerous. I'll go to... But
You...
I won't let you... You can start by...
Thee the grace.
All right.
May them...
Has Minadol mentioned a new problem?
Sid!
With what?
No!
It's Miss Very.
When she is.
In the
That's what I...
Well, she does have... Then it's probably just about...
You didn't break... Don't listen.
But who's gonna...
Why don't I...
You do. She's in...
Don't scare her.
Thanks for the...
Ah! That's it! If this doesn't
steer to the...
To the sky? You aren't trying to get...
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to... Is this really so...
The Enterprise is already... But what if she weren't bound to them? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to them. The Fallen had their chance, but not me. Well...
And is that a...
Are you volunteering? But if a god first, I'll need oil. Then I'll need some bone. Or...
If it's beast bones you're after.
No, they'll know...
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
There's something about it.
And I'll be happy to...
Thank you, but...
Please, it's only right...
You are... Alas, I spoke with her.
If you say so.
Forgive, but this book...
All right, Sid.
Only if you want. Mid needs a...
Most bones are the same. If it's durability...
I do. Well, any old adamant...
Well, with shells, the old... But don't expect...
I'll keep that in... Hippocrates. I've been charged with...
And you seek one whose name...
Right as always. She didn't...
And yet Clive, I fear she...
The executive...
Coveters of a clandestine organization commit one such text, being the tome, a tale which could... Or...
How is it that I have...
Why? They lurk in the shadow.
Which would explain why Viv...
By the hand...
But what drives...
Fine question. Sadly, you may just assume...
My hunt was doomed. What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. Rumors of the executors are rife among the Scots, but rather less so. I had, alas, but though if you were by...
Very well. I'll be sure to...
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes? Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. Ah, yes. Indeed. Then, having never visited, I make... Fare thee well, my friend.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to effects?
You're going somewhere, Sid? Can we come? I promise we'll be good.
Clyde! Rutherford,
I would have done that.
You're far too much...
From what little I...
But I was... Alas, it seems that we must move.
But where do we...
True, the realms are, as you've certain city, and yet, the only, in short...
But how would one even...
The armies, sadly, but I do know...
I thought he was...
He was, until and as luck...
Of course.
And he's a traveler's... I extolled you, you don't mind.
Of course, as long as... And if the field marshal...
That's...
I'll leave for Rand. Would you send us...
Of course.
Excellent.
No.
Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry. They'll adore you. Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry. They'll adore you.
DM.
Oh, you all right? Oi! Let's... You off then?
All right, Torgal. I'm going to need... Do you have a better hint? Unless... Why don't we try the... I haven't been to the island. To Port Isolde. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Ah, Clive. This is it, then. Indeed.
You're wrong.
Of course.
Joshua, what?
I've received word from
his will.
In the crypt, after Kupka was kind enough and in the process of...
I'm surprised anything survived it.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience.
Of course, I want to know what...
Very well.
Must we away? My decision is made. You said it yourself. He must be...
He must.
The time is nigh, Ifrit.
Sid.
By all means.
It's my old master. And something else.
How did she...
Finding bearers always was her, and it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are and even better for her.
Leaving the bear...
Sid, and while I'm well, I can't let those...
Will be neat.
Does that...
I'm making an exception, and we stay no longer than we have.
Thank you. Chadwick. The thought of him helped.
He must be very...
He was.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow. We should head there as...
As do I.
Sid.
It depends.
A bearer. As you know, the work we do...
I don't mind.
Because our ranks are for scouting. And since he accompanies...
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee...
One can never...
True or word, I'll let the initiate know that... And that he is to proceed to...
No time like that.
No time like...
Northreach. And it's... They could have chosen somewhere closer.
Clive! Here you go. Think you can help?
It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
It's over.
This should be enough. It's still here. A lot smaller, and you're a lot bigger.
You two go on without... I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy. This place hasn't used it all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about without it, and my son. Come on, Torgal. Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry. There were no guards, I take.
None manning the gate. It's a different story inside them. If Chadwick...
Don't give up hope just yet. Let me check the...
Then I'll search the...
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. What? We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life. Locked up tight. They were feeding. Minimal loss of even the Imperial.
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
Have care.
Stay down!
So this place, and I doubt that. Nothing but a Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on. No lockdown.
I know. Bearers die every day, and so pitting bearers again, and not just those, and those who would.
I'm afraid.
Then we're too.
Don't say that.
A key.
Perhaps it will fit one of... Finish up here.
All right.
Let's see what we can find down here. A survivor. And she sounds close. There's no need to be... Are you alone? Are they...
Some of the...
Thank the
It was worth our coming.
Ready when you poor thing. What?
He thought he must have sent you. Where is he?
Chadwick.
Was that...
Monsters...
We have to get out of here.
Doris.
All right. I'll look after the girl. You teach that thing a lesson.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Sid, are you...
I'm fine. What is it?
A diary. He was...
I'm sure he fought.
Chadwick.
Come on.
No. I'll see that she's...
From what I hear, you...
She is. I thank the flame.
I know. I'm sorry.
There's no need to... How he fought. That's the man.
I wish I could have... I'd like to hear more.
Of course. You already met me. We were supposed to be sold to the High. For years, we were her dad, so we escaped. After so many years of
But even in captivity, and he died.
Hyde Marie is proof. And the curse break. I'll fight.
Thank you, Doris.
I have some things for sale. Farewell, traveller.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgal, where would you hide? Looks like we found him. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish it.